Hello everyone, this is Dr. Esperanza and for today ay gagawin naman natin ang pag-identify ng mga quadratic functions given ang graph ng ating equation. Isa sa mga magagandang skills na nade-develop natin sa mathematics, sa ika nga, sa mathematics we learn how to do things and we also learn how to undo things. At yan ang pag-uusapan natin ngayong araw na ito kung paano natin kukunin yung equation ng ating parabola given the graph or yung mga information or parts ng parabola doon sa equation natin. So kailangan lang nating tandaan na yung ating mga function ay nag-originate sa mga forms ng ating quadratic equation. So specifically, puntahan natin ang vertex form ng ating quadratic equation at ang vertex form ng quadratic equation natin ay given by the general formula wherein A times the quantity x minus h squared plus k ay yung vertex form ng parabola natin kung gusto natin itong gawan ng quick graph tulad na nakikita ninyo sa ating slide. So yan yung ating vertex form at yung vertex natin ay nasa hk. And again, sa pagbasa ng vertex mula sa vertex form ng ating quadratic, opposite of h and k ang pagsulat natin dito. So kung meron tayong y equals 1 quantity x plus 3 squared minus 4 at kukunin natin yung vertex ng ating parabola dito sa form na ito, ang vertex form niyan ay opposite of h, which is opposite of positive 3, which is negative 3, and k, which is negative 4. So ang vertex natin is at negative 3 and negative 4 at ang graph ng ating parabola will be given by this particular graph na kung saan ang vertex natin ay nasa third quadrant ng ating xy plane. So ang goal natin sa lesson natin ito ay kung paano naman natin makuha at matransform yung ating vertex form into its standard form. So ang standard form natin ay y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. And to do that, what we're going to do is i-expand natin yung ating square of binomial which is x plus 3. Ang nakikita nyo dito sa ating equation na yan, x minus h squared, wherein we have x plus 3 quantity square. Ang gagawin natin ay i-expand natin yung equation na yan. So itong ating x plus hindi yan yung ating equation, pero yung ating equation dito ay x plus 3 squared. Ito yung ating square of binomial na tinatawag. What we can do is pwede nating i-multiply sa x plus 3 times x plus 3 manually. So multiply this, ito at saka ito. Yan yung tinatawag nating FOIL method. Pwede din natin siyang i-multiply vertically, x plus 3, x plus 3. So ang ating product would be x squared plus 3x plus 3x plus 9. And then i-add lang natin siya at makukuha na natin yung ating square of binomial. Or we can also do it yung ating shortcut na tinatawag. So kung meron tayong x plus 3 squared, since ito ay tinatawag nating special product, what I do is I bring this down. So ito yung x squared. And then 3 plus 3 is 6, so plus 6x. And then 3 times 3 is 9, so plus 9. So lahat ng yan, ang kanyang product would be x squared plus 6x plus 9. Hindi nyo nakikita yung ating unang product, pero pare-parehas lang yan ng ating mga sagot kung kukunin natin yung expansion ng x plus 3 plus squared. At sinasabi ko yan dahil yan yung gagawin natin para makuha natin yung standard form ng ating equation. So, i-expand natin sa x plus 3 quantity squared. So, ang kanya expansion ay x squared. 3 plus 3 is 6, so plus 6x. And 3 times 3 is 9, so 9 ang ating last term. At syempre, huwag natin kalimutan si minus 4 dahil i-convert natin yan into its standard form. So using the associative property, i-distribute natin si 1 sa ating parentheses, which is still going to be the same quadratic. Pero tatanggalin natin si parentheses using the associative property ng ating function. Kaya x squared plus 6x plus 9 minus 4 by combining like terms, 9 minus 4 is equal to 5, kaya ang ating quadratic equation ay x squared plus 6x plus 5 mula sa vertex form na 1, quantity x plus 3 squared minus 4 into this form. So, ganyan natin kukunin yung ating mga parabola for today dahil ang utan nating tanong ay kunin yung standard form ng quadratic equation given this information. So, ang nakikita natin sa ating graph ay yung ating parabola lamang. At kailangan daw nating isulat yung standard form ng ating parabola. And to do that, maghanap tayo ng mga point na pwede nating gamitin dito. At sa given problem, meron tayong vertex at meron tayong tinatawag na nakikita niyo yung point na ito dito sa ating parabola. Ito yung tinatawag nating y-intercept. So, meron din tayo dyan na makukuhang point. So, dalawa lang yung points na pwede natin gamitin sa ating equation. So, sabi ko nga, pagdating sa math problems, the more clues you have, the easier it is to solve a math problem. And since marami-rami tayong clue na nandito, pwede natin gamitin yung mga yan para makuha yung standard form ng ating equation. And to do that, alam natin na meron tayong vertex. So, pwede natin gamitin yung formula ng vertex form ng ating parabola. And by doing so, we'll be able to plug in some values mula sa dalawang points na nakikita natin doon sa ating vertex form. So, pwede nating i-replace si H, pwede nating i-replace si K, pwede nating i-replace si Y, at pwede rin nating i-replace si X. At from here, yung ating mga values mula sa vertex at sa y-intercept, pwede natin ngayon hanapin yung value ng A or constant A dito sa ating vertex form para makumpleto natin yung ating equation ng quadratic or vertex form ng ating parabola. So to do that, pwede nating simplify yung nasa parentheses. 0 minus 1 is negative 1, and negative 1 squared is just simply 1. And then we subtract 2 on both sides para makuha natin yung value ng A, which is 1. So now na meron na tayong value ng A, makapansin natin na pwede na natin palitan na ngayon si A ng 1 at ma-change na natin yung ating vertex form into y equals 1, which is our A right here, quantity x minus 1 squared plus 1. So notice na hindi natin papalitan si x and y dahil kukunin na natin yung standard form ng ating equation. So what we're going to do, just like what we did a while ago, is kunin yung ating expansion ng x minus 1 squared. So ang expansion ng x minus 1 squared, so tingnan natin yan dito. Dahil yun yung nakasulat dun sa aking unang function dito, which is similar to what we're working on right now. So, i-expand natin si x minus 1 squared. So, ang gagamitin kong method is square, sum, square. So, yan ngayon yung expanded form ng ating x minus 1 quantity square. So, meron tayo ngayong x squared minus 2x plus 1. By simplifying our expression, pwede na nating makuha yung standard form ng ating vertex form, which is now y equals x squared minus 2x plus 1 plus 2, or y equals x squared minus 2x plus 3. So ito yung ating equation mula sa graph na ibinigay sa atin, na produce natin yung vertex form ng parabola, and by converting it to its standard form, meron na tayong description ng graph na nakikita natin. So, ganyan lang kasimple. Kailangan lang natin ng practice. At dahil nga practice makes perfect, pero make sure na tama yung pagpa-practice ninyo. Kaya, pwede kayong gumamit ng application tulad ng Desmos to check or verify kung tama yung mga algebra steps na ginawa ninyo. So, ito yung ating graph ng y equals 1, quantity x minus 1 squared plus 2, or yung ating vertex form, at yung ating nakuhang solutions or conversion ng ating standard form ay x squared minus 2x plus 3. At mapapansin ninyo na yung ating parabola ay nag-iiba ang kulay dahil nag-overlap yung dalawang graphs natin dahil tama yung sagot natin mula sa vertex form papunta sa standard form ng ating parabola. So, use technology para ma-verify natin na tama yung practice na ginagawa natin. So, let's go back and see if we can answer the second problem ng ating parabola. So, hahanapin natin yung standard form ng ating equation. Meron tayong graph at dito sa graph na ito, ang ibibigay sa ating point ay yung vertex at yung x-intercept ng ating parabola or isa sa mga x-intercepts ng ating parabola which is -3 and 0. So since meron tayong 2 points, vertex at yung x-intercept, maaari natin uling gamitin yung ating vertex form ng ating parabola by plugging in the value of h, the value of k, the value of x, and the value of y of our points doon sa ating vertex form para ma-solve natin yung value ng ating a. At yung a value natin using our formula, -3 plus 4 is -1, and -1 squared is also 1. So, kukunin lang natin ngayon is yung value ng a by subtract or adding 4 on both sides of the equation para meron tayo ngayong a equal to 4. So, since meron na tayong a is equal to 4, pwede na natin i-convert yung ating vertex form by replacing h and k, pati na rin yung a value para makuha natin yung equation ng ating parabola. So, ito na ngayon ang ating equation in vertex form ng ating parabola, pero gagawin natin siyang standard form by expanding x plus 2. So, again, yung ating technique, x plus 2 quantity square. Square nyo yan. Add nyo to by itself. And then square nyo to. At meron tayong 2 plus 2 is 4, not 2. So 4x plus 4 or constant 4. So ito ngayon yung ating expanded form ng ating x plus 2 quantity square. So x squared plus 4x plus 4. So, now that we have our expanded form ng ating binomial, pwede na nating i-simplify yung ating equation using the associative property. So, tatanggalin natin yung ating parentheses and i-add natin yung dalawang common term which is 16 and minus 4. Kaya ang ating equation ay y equals 4x squared plus 16x plus 12. So ito ngayon, yung equation ng ating parabola from its vertex to standard form by calculating yung ating mga unknowns by using the information given to us. And again, kailangan natin siyang i-check. So using Desmos, yung ating original graph is 4 quantity x plus 2 squared minus 4. So ito ngayon yung graph ng ating parabola. Ito yung ating vertex at -2 and 4. At ito yung ating isa sa mga x-intercepts na binigay sa atin. At mapapansin nyo na nag-iiba lang yung kulay ng ating parabola dahil parehas yung ating standard form at saka yung ating vertex form ng ating parabola mula doon sa equation na nasolve natin mula doon sa ating information. So yan ang paraan kung paano tayo maghanap ng description ng parabola given the parts ng graph ng ating quadratic equation. So ang inyong challenge na ibibigay ko ngayong araw na ito, paano nyo naman isusulat ang standard form ng quadratic equation given the vertex at 2, 3 passing through the point 3, 8. So ito yung Numberbender challenge natin sa lesson natin ito. At sa mga kakasa sa challenge natin, comment down below ang inyong standard form at vertex form ng inyong quadratic equation at tingnan natin kung ilan sa inyo ang makakakuha ng tamang sagot. At yan ang ating lesson dito sa Algebra or Analysis of Quadratic Equation. At tulad nga na sinabi ko kanina, sa mathematics, we're learning how to do things and we're also learning how to undo things. So, isa sa mga signs of mastery sa mga skills na nalalaman natin sa mathematics is being able to undo the process that we did mula doon sa math process na natutunan natin. So, this is Dr. E, and see you again next time. Bye!